Are you ready for this one? I already started it and forgot to start the video. Baseball. One piece, right? Just one piece. Around the center of the ball. This is the skin. We would be on the earth, right? We would go from the center out. We'd want to use one of these to go equally. If we were going something perfectly, we'd use one of these, right? Otherwise, if the earth was exactly like this or not like this, one of the ends would come out to here, one of the ends would come out to here. Forget about that. One face compared to one face. We have four faces. 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes four. 1, 2, 3, 4 to create this size, but it also creates 2 here to create this size. I now have to use part of each side of the ball to get this area. If this was a face of 9, and each one of these were valued at 9, each one of these, because they have their own whole numbers of one complete area, so they get 9 each because it shows a complete area is 9. Don't forget about the in-between. You need area space here. What is the area space here? We're going to use that and talk about that in a minute. So if it was 9, we'd have 81. We'd have 4 areas. 4 times 81 plus 2 times 81. 4 81s is 3, 2, 4. 18 by 18. 2 81s, 9 times 9 times 2, or 9 times 2 is 18. 1881. So we have a total of 4,860, which means we have 81 minutes at 60 seconds. 81 minutes at 60 seconds, or 1 minute 21 seconds. 11 times 11 is 121. I'm going to show you something a little bit different. The calculator and this area space. Imagine if this was only a plus over here. This goes all the way down to over here. This goes all the way down to over here. This goes all the way down to over here. This goes all the way down. In this scenario, this shows an arrow pointer because of the straight line this way and this way. It shows off to one corner. They will all show off to one corner. This one will show the minus with one line, but it will show the plus with 2 lines, creating your T. Okay, and this side over here, obligation. This one will show the big T. If I use this side and this side together, that will create the big H. If I use this one and this one together, that will create the big I. Now, I'm asking myself a question. Is this really 9, or is this really the whole value? Because the whole value of something is actually 4. Everything else is in between. So if I put everything in between, I make an X and a plus, creating a star just for every single one. In that scenario, I have 4 areas. If I have 4 areas here, how do we have a 9 sign? Well, the empty space over here gives me 1 here, and then 1 in the center. 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the center. 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the center. 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the center. 2, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. If I put a straight line here, we meet the center right over here. I get a jack in 5, a jack's in 5. 48 square. 48 square. Here's a 4. Don't count this one. 4 in all 8. This one is broken up into more. And what is the value sign? Do we go ABC? 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 Do we go BBC? How can I go ABC? Because I can't get down to C. I would be ABC, and I would have to overlap it in ABC. What would I go? CBA, ABC, B, A, and then when I go over here, B again? I can't do that if you're going in sequence. When I go ABC, right? ABC, ABC. If I did that, okay, ABC, here I'd have to crisscross it, and I'd end up over here. With over here, I would end up with A on this one and A on this one, making AB, AB. AB, AB. Why don't I change the whole letter to something else? Because A and B equals to C. But why don't I just mark it E? 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to 2 and 3, 5, because I'm overlapping this scenario. So A, B, B, A becomes 4, becomes 2, becomes 3 and 3. And that's your locked position. But we're going to show it to you a little bit different now because I can't do all the scenarios. With ABC, ABC, I end up with around the square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 12. This square will get 12, but you can't use all the sides because you can only make a wager in the casino on the roulette in between numbers. You can't take up 2 of the rows. So either you're taking up these sets of rows or these sets of rows. You're not taking up all the rows unless you break the odds. Okay? And the odds go lower, your chip has more. We're going to take the section here, okay? A, B, C, B, A, okay? 2 and 2 is 4, 1 and 1 is 1. 1 and 4, that is your DNA partial. 3 times 2, 2, 3, 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, so 3 is your creation. So anyways, we have 4 areas here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 areas. And this one over here has 9. We all have 9, but the 5 area is surrounded by 4 corners of C equaling to 12. And I'm not putting AB because I'm not going to the end where I have to re-begin again, all right? Connecting C, B, A, B, C to the next checkerboard. I'm not going to do that where 1 and 1 come together, where 3 is on the outside, making your gematria count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. Your gateway, connecting 2 to one other square from the other side, right? It's like if I'm coming back to here. C, B, B, oh no, start here. C, B, A is 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's a space. You have to count the space that's over here. There's another C here. So it'll be C, B, A, C, 4, A, B, C. And that will be your 313 gematria center. But surrounding this one, I'm only going to use B and B because they're closed in by C. 3, 2, 2, 3. 6, 4, 4, 6, 9, 6, 6, 9. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There'd be 8 B's. 8 times 2 is 16. There'll be 4 C's. 4 by C equals to 12. 12 and 16, 28 cycle of the moon. L-O. Beginning of the word love. L-O. O and L equals to 28. 12, excuse me, P, L-P. L-P. Made a mistake. L-P. Spirit of the half-life. This represents half, and the 16 represents actually 2 sides. I call it the spirit of the half-life. 2 sides, right? The 1 and 6. Then over here it shows 12 and 4. Okay, 12 and 4 is because there's 2, 4, 6, 8 areas over here. There's 4 areas over here, and there's 4 areas over here. So 4 C's on the outside, 4 B's on the inside, and 4 A's in the window. A, and A inside this window. That's the way I want to do it. 4 A's, 4 B's, 4 C's. 2, 4, 6, excuse me, 4 C's, 8 B's, 4 A's. 4 A's. Anyways, we're going to do it like that. I come up with 8, 3, 3, 4. So you understand the center one here, okay, the 5 area, is actually going to pick up a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, and the 4 in the center link. Okay, they link. 4, 4, 4 if you really want to look at it, or 8, 4, 4, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 4 is a total of 16 areas. How sweet 16 can be. So when you have this 16 in the center, this area over here will now be 4. Okay, I don't think I should count the bottoms, only count the inside, because that's what the calculator shows, unless you're on number 1, but let's not count 1 below 1, 0, 1 above 0. We have 2, we have 4, we have 6, we have 8. So if we have 8 on this side, we have 8 on that side. That is your 16. Okay, don't count any of that. What we're counting, 2, 4, 6, 8, we have 16. We have 16 plus 4, 8, 8, and 8, 16. You have 16 plus 16 on the inside, plus 16 here, a total of 48. I'm not going to create the chessboard. This is your total of 48, and this is the way your key marker would work. This is the way the key marker would work. 48, 24, 12, 6. Creation. Raphael 72 in a confusing video of reality and truth in equational mathematics, a science only created from those who don't know any better. Thank you for watching.